the wall of concrete at 195. I knew right in that moment I wouldn't stay alive. The metal crushed to pieces, the fire took the rest. I died upon the asphalt, I failed the mortal test. But when I woke up driving, the road was made of gold. The engine block was flawless, a beauty to behold. I saw the gates of silver, the pillars of the light. I entered the arena in the middle of the night. A highway of the heroes, reaching to the sky, where the engines never shatter and the legends never die. The chrome is always shining, the fuel will never end. I'm driving with the masters, I'm driving with my friends. Welcome to the neon Valhalla, the great eternal hall for the riders of the flame, where every single spirit has a legendary name. Racing on the thunder, drifting on the clouds, leaving the mortality and leaving all the shrouds. Neon Valhalla, the ultimate reward for those who live and perish by the cybernetic sword. I see the phantom drivers, the kings of yesterday, lining up the vehicles to play the endless play. We rev the holy engines, a symphony of power. This is the final circuit, the everlasting hour. No police to chase us, no syndicates to fear, just the pure perfection in the highest of the gear. We race into the cosmos, a brotherhood of speed, fulfilling the eternal and the mechanical need. A highway of the heroes, reaching to the sky, where the engines never shatter and the legends never die. The chrome is always shining, the fuel will never end. I'm driving with the masters, I'm driving with my friends. Welcome to the neon Valhalla, the great eternal hall for the riders of the flame, where every single spirit has a legendary name. Racing on the thunder, drifting on the clouds, leaving the mortality and leaving all the shrouds. silicon world, watching as the future is mechanically unfurled. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the mega city fears. Steam and electricity, fire and the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel, the power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. The sleek and shiny cruisers try to overtake the beast, but I'll turn their plastic bodies into a mechanical feast. I vent the superheated gas directly in their path. They can't handle the pressure of the Victorian wrath. I'm a stoker of the neon, a master of the heat, pounding out a rhythm on the industrial street. The clockwork is ticking, the battery is full. I'm winning every battle in the gravitational pull. Crank the pressure higher, let the rivets start to pop. When the plasma starts to boil, there is no way to stop. A Victorian nightmare in a silicone world, watching as the future is mechanically unfurled. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the mega city fears. Steam and electricity, fire and the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel, the power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Stoke the fire, turn the wheel. Cold copper, hot steel. Vent the core. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the mega city fears. Steam and electricity, fire and the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel, the power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Steam settling, gears locking, power down.
Blue streak of lightning, a bullet in the air, setting all the static and the logic in a flare. I'm a horizontal rocket, I'm a horizontal flame. Nothing in the history will ever be the same. I don't follow gravity, I don't follow laws, ripping through the limits with my electronic claws. The red line is a target, the red line is a goal. Giving up the safety for the ultimate control. Shift into the warp drive, let the plasma flow. Watching as the galaxies begin to melt and glow. The future is a picture on the holographic screen, the fastest operation that the district's ever seen. Cobalt comet, tearing up the space, winning every second in the electronic race. A flash of violet energy, a flash of neon gold, the greatest of the legends that was ever being told. Cobalt comet, breaking through the wall, watching all the empires of the city start to fall. the floor. Supersonic drive. Velocity locked. Vaporize reality. Comment.
Ever seen. A subtle flicker steering, I clip the rear and right. The limousine loses balance in the pale moonlight. A spark of bright titanium, a screech of tearing tread. The trajectory of physics leaves the target dead. I don't look at the wreckage, I don't reduce the pace. A phantom disconnecting from the human race. The funds are in the account before I hit the bridge. Another cold completion on the mountain ridge. Matching up the velocity, sliding in the blind. I'm the cyber reaper coming from behind. Weapon systems armed, targeting the tire. Waiting for the perfect moment for the fire. Alloy assassins striking from the dark. Leaving on the asphalt a permanent mark. 100 miles an hour, a surgical strike. Taking out the targets on the neon turnpike. Alloy assassin, a ghost in the machine. The cleanest execution that you've ever seen. No witnesses, no evidence, just the physics and the violence. Target eliminated. Alloy assassin striking from the dark. Leaving on the asphalt a permanent mark. 100 miles an hour, a surgical strike. Taking out the targets on the neon turnpike. Alloy assassin, a ghost in the machine. The cleanest execution that you've ever seen. Fading into black. Radar clear. Contract closed.
This is one time. purity of motion is the only thing we trust.
The road is turning liquid, a river made of gold. The greatest of the legends that a human ever told.
One hand on the steering, one hand on the soul, taking the direction and taking the control.
The energy is peaking, the energy is high, under the orbit of the artificial sky.
We are the knights of silver,
We are the knights of fire,
fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire.
the Mercury Mile,
Racing through the glow
the only kind of paradise.
that a racer will
A
know.
symphony of
A
photons,
symphony of speed,
fulfilling every animal
and every human need.
The Mercury Mile,
The spirit of the one underneath the shadow of the artificial soul.
feel the pride,
The eternal legacy.
the eternal ride. Mile 230.
The legend is written.
I'm jumping through the portals, I'm jumping through the void, leaving every logic that the masters have destroyed. I'm a horizontal bandit, a bullet in the wire, feeding on the photons and the interstellar fire. I hijack the energy, I hijack the light, a master of the robbery in the middle of the night. No radar can track me, no gravity can hold a spirit made of carbon and a heart of solid gold. Shifting to the warp drive, let the plasma start to flow, watching as the galaxies begin to melt and glow. I'm a horizontal hazard, I'm a horizontal flash, heading for the future in a beautiful crash. Hyperspace highwayman, robbing the stars, healing every memory and healing every scar. A streak of silver lightning, a streak of neon blue, the fastest operation that the universe ever knew. Hyperspace highwayman, shatter the divide, with the entire galaxy standing by my side. The interceptors scatter when they see the sonic flare. They can't find the target when the target isn't there. I drift around the black holes, I glide across the sun, the deadliest marathon that was ever being run. I take the sacred data, I take the secret code, and an invisible ghost upon a terrifying road. I am the final signal, I am the final spark, riding like a demon through the cybernetic dark. smoke of a tire haze. The syndicate is coming with the sharpened steel. I've got nothing but my instinct and the steering wheel. Black motorcycles dropping down the ramp, illuminated only by the flicker of a lamp. I see the cyber katanas glowing in the red. I gotta keep drifting or I'm gonna be dead. Shift the weight, slide the tail. If I clip the pillar, I am gonna fail. Dodging every blade in the narrow space. This is a dishonorable, deadly race. Neon Yakuza hunting in the deep, a bloody little secret that the shadows keep. Drifting through the levels, spinning out of sight. A mechanical Ronin in the middle of the night. Neon Yakuza slicing through the air. I'll leave them in the smoke if they follow me there. Sparks fly up from the titanium blade, slashing at the door that the custom shop made. I pull the handbrake, execute a spin, a 360 maneuver just to save my skin. The exhaust spits fire in the leader's face. I drop into the first, accelerate the pace. Level -1, I can see the gate busting through the barrier and sealing their fate. Shift the weight, slide the tail. If I clip the pillar, I am gonna fail. Dodging every blade in the narrow space. This is a dishonorable, deadly race. Neon Yakuza hunting in the deep, a bloody little secret that the shadows keep. Drifting through the levels, spinning out of sight. A mechanical Ronin in the middle of the night. Neon Yakuza slicing through the air. I'll leave them in the smoke if they follow me there. No honor, no mercy. The way of the wheel, the path of the steel. Drift or die. Neon Yakuza hunting in the deep, a bloody little secret that the shadows keep. Drifting through the levels, spinning out of sight. A mechanical Ronin in the middle of the night. Neon Yakuza slicing through the air. I'll leave them in the smoke if they follow me there. Bursting into the street, losing the tail. Run and escapes.
Sit it up, down. Subatomic motion in the heart of the drive. The only way for the machine to survive. I'm tapping the energy, the pulse of the blue. Navigating corridors and coming for you. The steering is mental, the steering is fast. Designed for a velocity that's built to last. No friction allowed in the vacuum of space. I'm the ex-predator of the cybernetic race. Align the vectors, calibrate the stream. Riding on the frequency of a digital dream. The plasma is pumping a river of light. A perfect trajectory in the middle of the night. Plasma pulse racer, cutting the code. A master of the logic on the invisible road. Synchronized rhythm, synchronized Plasma pulse racer, cutting the code, a master of the logic on the invisible road. Synchronized rhythm, synchronized speed, fulfilling the technological need. Plasma pulse racer, a bullet pure, the only solution and the only cure. I'll stabilize, eyes, velocity locked. Racer, ouch, 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 ouch. Downpour. The downpour. The clouds are heavy with the neon charge. The city shadows growing twice as large. Blue static dripping from the iron sky. I watch the bolts of lightning passing by. The windshield's blurred with the digital rain. It's washing out the memory, washing out the pain. I hit the wipers, but the code still stays. A binary flood in a violet haze. The air is buzzing with the lethal glow. I feel the energy begin to flow. 1,000,000 volts inside the engine bay. I'm turning midnight into broad daylight. Electric downpour, drowning the street. A thunderous rhythm, a cybernetic beat. I'm driving through the storm, I'm driving through the GPS is lying, the map is a blur. I'm stuck in a glitch where the pixels occur. The asphalt is softening a digital trap. A massive malfunction inside of the map. My tires are sinking into the 0 and 1. The battle with physics has only begun. The more that I struggle, the deeper I go into the belly of the electronic show. Pixels are rising, swallowing the rim. The light of the dashboard is getting so dim. I'm losing the traction, I'm losing the soul, losing the absolute final control. Quantum quicksand pulling me down to the basement of a cybernetic town. The world is a virus, the world is a lie. Watching the geometry start to die. Quantum quicksand, a beautiful glitch. Drowning in the binary, stitch by stitch. The steering wheel's melting, a liquid of blue. I'm turning into data, I'm turning into you. The gravity is inverted, the pressure is high. I can see the foundation of the synthetic sky. No solid ground left, just a river of code. The ultimate end of the underground road. I surrender the chassis, I surrender the frame to the infinite void of the digital game. Sinking, glitched, falling, system error. Total deletion. Void.
I drop the clutch and the universe bends with the reality starts and the logic ends. 100 miles an hour on a neon curve. I'm breaking all the physics with a single swerve. The streetlights shatter into a million streams. I'm bleeding through the fabric of a dozen dreams. I see myself driving in a parallel lane. Quantum reflection inside of my brain. Spaces collapse and the seconds rewind, leaving the three-dimensional limits behind. Tires are screaming, the gravity drops. I'm pushing the vehicle until the world stops. Quantum oversteer, slipping through the tear, drifting through a wormhole into the digital air. Tokyo, Miami, colliding in the flash. A multiversal highway born from the crash. Quantum oversteer, bending up the line. I am every driver at the exact same time. The dashboard is melting to a liquid There's a scream and the gravity drops. I'm pushing the vehicle until the world stops. Quantum oversteer, slipping through the tear, drifting through a wormhole into the digital air. Tokyo, Miami, colliding in the flash. A multiversal highway born from the crash. Quantum oversteer, bending up the line. I am every driver at the exact same time. Dimensions glitching, reality switching. I am the center of the infinite span. Quantum oversteer, slipping through the tear, drifting through a wormhole into the digital air. Tokyo, Miami, colliding in the flash. A multiversal highway born from the crash. Quantum oversteer, bending up the line. I am every driver at the exact same time. Fading into the multiverse. Nowhere and everywhere. Quantum out. The blackened sky before the digital illusions learned to lie. There was an empty grid, a wasteland in the dark, waiting for the pioneer to strike the cyber spark. I brought the heavy engine built of iron ore. I rolled the rubber tires on the virgin floor. I wired up the circuitry and connected the vein, and brought the very first combustion to the rain. The neon gas is filling up the empty glass tube, a glowing architecture forming in the digital cube. The voltage hits the system, opening the eye. I am the architect of everything you see fly. Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the first breath of smoke. The silence of the centuries is finally broke. I carve the glowing highways with a heavy drift, a monumental paradigm beginning to shift. The skyscrapers grow wherever my tires touch, a magical creation stemming from the clutch. I leave behind a blueprint made of glowing blue for every single racer that is coming after you. The neon gas is filling up the empty glass tube, a glowing architecture forming in the digital cube. The voltage hits the system, opening the eye. I am the architect of everything you see fly. Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the infinite geometry uncurls. I push the heavy pedal, painting up the nights, creating the metropolis with beams of holy light. Neon Genesis drive, the origin of speed, planting in the asphalt, the cybernetic seed. Let there be light, let there be sound, let the heavy wheels hit the ground. Awaken! Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the infinite geometry uncurls. I push the heavy pedal, painting up the night, creating the metropolis with beams of holy light. Neon Genesis drive, the origin of speed, planting in the asphalt, the cybernetic seed. The grid is alive, the world is born. Genesis.
Guide.
gasoline, offer the lead. A tribute to all of the races who bled. The spirit of silicon, the spirit of fire, connecting the souls to the electric wire. Kneel at the altar of the gear and the clutch, the only divinity that we can touch. The binary scriptures are written in blue, telling the story of me and of you. Cyber Sabbath, the machine is divine, turning the oil into the wine. A gothic procession of metal and light in the holy cathedral of the endless night. Cyber Sabbath, the rhythm of faith. Every driver is a digital wraith. The choir is singing in a frequency high, reaching the towers that touch the dark sky. We burn the old memories, we burn the old names, to fuel the perfection of the electronic games. No more humanity, no more the sin, just the perfection that's starting within. A sacrament taken in the cloud of the smoke, the heavy salvation that the underground spoke. Kneel at the altar of the gear and the clutch, the only divinity that we can touch. The binary scriptures are written in blue, telling the story of me and of you. Cyber Sabbath, the machine is divine, turning the oil into the wine. A gothic procession of metal and light in the holy cathedral of the endless night. Cyber Sabbath, the rhythm of faith. Every driver is a digital wraith. Bless the motor, bless the drive. The god of the grid is coming alive. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Complete. The deity awakes. Sabbath. The sound of the revolution on the concrete street. We move in a formation of V of the polished chrome. The masters of the road and the masters of the home. No one can stand against the weight of the reinforced steel. The absolute power of the heavy metal wheel. We are the knights of the synthetic neon dawn, until the last of the human spirits is finally gone. Lower the visors, lock the magnetic link. We're moving moving faster than the bureaucrats can think. A wall of the machinery, a wall of the fire, fulfilling the prophecy of the electric wire. Cyber cavalry charging the line. The future is yours, but the highway is mine. Thunder of the pistons, lightning of the spark, riding like a storm through the cyber dark. Cyber cavalry, steel in the wind, the most beautiful army that ever has sinned. Our horses are titanium, our hearts are made of lead. We're bringing the retribution to the corporate head. Through the smoke of the riots and the laser grid rain, we operate as one, ignoring every kind of pain. See the headlights flashing in a synchronized display, chasing all the shadows of the old world away. We don't need a flag and we don't need a king, just the heavy music that the cylinders sing. Lower the visors, lock the magnetic link. We're moving faster than the bureaucrats can think. A wall of the machinery, a wall of the fire, fulfilling the prophecy of the electric wire. Cyber cavalry charging the line. The future is yours, but the highway is mine. Thunder of the pistons, lightning of the spark, riding like a storm through the cyber dark. Cyber cavalry, steel in the wind, the most beautiful The count is finally done, the greatest of the battles that we finally won.
From the early shadows to the golden neon light, we mastered every rhythm of the infinite night.
The asphalt is a kingdom,
The dashboard is a throne.
in the purity of speed.
We are never truly alone.
A billion miles of glory,
A billion miles of fire.
the ultimate conclusion of the electric desire.
The energy is peaking, the energy is high, under the orbit of the artificial sky.
We are the architects, the legends of the drive.
The only way for spirits to feel truly alive.
Genesis Grand Prix, racing through the soul, losing the perspective and losing all control.
A symphony of metal, a symphony of pure. Speed is the religion and the speed is the cure.
Genesis Grand Prix, the spirit of the one.
Underneath the shadow of the artificial sun.
There's a payload in the trunk and it's glowing toxic red. The syndicate designed it just to leave the city dead. 10 million sleeping people in the towers made of glass. They don't know that the devil is hiding in the gas. I hijacked the delivery, I threw the driver out. I'm pushing on the pedal with the terrifying shout. I got 3 minutes left upon the digital display. I gotta get this vehicle 10 miles far away. The timer is descending, the adrenaline is pure. This is a fatal sickness and I am the only cure. I'm running every red light, smashing every single gate. I'm a missile of salvation, flying to my fate. Megaton overdrive, carrying the doom. I'm flying out the city just to clear the neon room. A sacrificial driver on a one-way deadly trip. I'm holding down the heavy wheel with an iron grip. Megaton overdrive, counting down the end. I'm saving the metropolis, the ultimate defense. The police are in pursuit, they don't know what's inside. They're trying to pit maneuver and ruin my final ride. I ram the heavy cruiser, sending them into the wall. I don't have time for games, I gotta save them all. The bridge is straight ahead, the desert is beyond. My life is just a pebble dropping into the pond. 2 minutes on the clock, the reactor starts to whine. I'm crossing the perimeter, I'm crossing over the line. The timer is descending, the adrenaline is pure. This is a fatal sickness and I am the only cure. I'm running every red light, smashing every single gate. I'm a missile of salvation, flying to my fate. Megaton overdrive, carrying the doom. I'm flying up the city just to clear the neon room. A sacrificial driver on a one-way deadly trip. I'm holding down the heavy wheel with an iron grip. Megaton overdrive, counting down the end. I'm saving the metropolis, the ultimate defense. 60 seconds, 30 seconds, clear the blast
block. I'm picking the lock on the universe's clock. A push of the button, the nitrous flows. Where the vehicle goes, only the devil knows. The dashboard is melting like wax in the sun. The colors are bleeding, they all merge to one. I see neon dragons flying next to my door. I slam on the gas, I just want a little more. My pupils dilate to the size of a dime. I'm completely unhooked from the fabric of time. The laughter is echoing inside of my brain. I'm driving my vehicle totally insane. Nitrous nightmare, beautiful trip. I'm losing my grip on the cybernetic ship. The highway is turning to a serpent of light, swallowing me in the middle of night. Nitrous nightmare, toxic parade, dancing in the chaos that the chemicals made. The streetlights are turning to eyes in the dark, watching me leave a hallucinogenic mark. The asphalt is breathing, it rises and falls. I'm bouncing my car off invisible walls. I see all the ghosts of the drivers who died, sitting in the passenger seat by my side. They tell me to push it, to go for the red. I listen to all of the things that they said. Pupils dilate to the size of a dime. I'm completely unhooked from the fabric of time. The laughter is echoing inside of my brain. I'm driving my vehicle totally insane. Nitrous nightmare, beautiful trip. I'm losing my grip on the cybernetic ship. The highway is turning to a serpent of light, swallowing me in the middle of night. Nitrous nightmare, toxic parade, dancing in the chaos that the chemicals made. Inject it, breathe it, see the truth.